All right, this is a pretty cool job when it comes to this kind of stuff. So we got a 9-unit building we're gonna work on. We're working on the first unit. We're gonna do one unit at a time for renovations and get this place up and ready for rent. So it's really hot in here, but I'll show you the stairwell and the first apartment we're working in. Hang on. There's the stairwell going down to the ground level. And this is the stairwell going up to the second level. All of your electric panels are in here, or meters, I should say. That'll be apartment 2. This will be apartment 1. So we'll start renovations here. On these units, I'll make them efficiencies. Got a lot of work to do. We should have it done fairly quick. This isn't that bad. It is full of stuff. They started renovations at one point. All this is going to come back out because it's not how we're heating. But these are all the things you get to clean out going through. And I would do lives, but I need 50 followers. Right now I got 6 on YouTube here, so if you like it, like, subscribe, follow, and once I get to 50 followers, then I'll be more than happy to go live and show you guys what all we do throughout the day, because I don't have time to sit and hold a phone and walk around. I'll set it up and just let the thing follow us. But until I get those 50 followers on here, I won't go live. I was going live on TikTok, but I've been banned so many times for tobacco use or something stupid that YouTube may be a little easier. So we do have washer dry hookup here. We'll be removing those. Got the gas lines in here, which have to go outside. That's old school. And right out back here, we have the laundromat. So therefore, don't really need laundry service up here. We want them to go out back and use ours. We'll put an escape ladder out back here and a stairwell to go down to the first level. But these are the systems that they were going to use. These are all new systems. I'm going to pull them out because it takes up space. We have a different way we're going to heat this and cool these units. This one has entirely way too many cabinets and kitchen space. We're going to get rid of this. This will be a 1 studio and done unit here. Sorry, it's hot in here. Breathing heavy and it's dusty too. So anyway, very large unit, very large building. Layout's kind of funky, so we'll do some changes on some of this stuff because I'm not really fond of it. See, when they broke in, they just ripped the wire right on out the wall. So because it was vacant, they just came in and destroyed stuff to get stuff out of here. So that's just more work for us to run wire and get this place back up and running. But overall, it shouldn't be too awful bad. We'll be able to reorganize, redesign, relay out everything and make these fairly comfortable spaces in this unit. But these units will be some of them be fairly large units. I like this in a way. The floors and stuff are good. We'll be able to sand the floors down, save them. The old woodwork, I have a way of doing that. That'll work out just fine. I may do laminate over top. I don't know. But I like old woodwork, so chances are I'll end up keeping it. But they've broke in by climbing on the roof, knocking windows out. So we had to get started on this place before the weather got us, and jacked us up here. This here was a kitchen too. The layout's just weird though. I mean, I can use this for a small dining room area here, kitchen area here, but then I have a lot of space, which this one's not quite as bad as some of the others. Dead space there, which we can take up and use. Then you got this unit over here, which is also kind of laid out funky. And in some spaces, we won't be able to save the floor. We'll have to go through. I mean, the ceilings, old drops, so those will have to come out. There's no water leaks, got a new roof on it now. This must have been the kitchen that they had planned. They had it marked. when they started renovations. We bought it off somebody else who'd already started this process. I don't think this unit's been lived in since 1990, but it'll be a great investment. Every unit we have in this area has been rented, so this one will also rent, I'm sure. The old rules. But we'll get it back up, whipped into shape. So, content, follow us, like, follow, share. This was the last unit somebody actually physically lived in. He was a hoarder, so he collected everything: shotgun shells, 22 shells. I mean, none of this has ever been updated. There's an old TV, which is really cool. I bet if I plug that in, it still works. Somebody just recently threw a rock and knocked that out, obviously. That wasn't knocked out. There's a giant pane of glass. That's wild. And we're so high up off the ground, like, I don't even want to be messing with this. Like, I'll have to make sure that nobody's around when I go to take this out. At least on the downside street. We want our windows to open and function. There's an old concrete tool. Comment, let me know if you know what this is. Look, already finding money. Oh, no, paper clips. Money? Do we got money? Let's see. See if we get some money here. Nope, more paper clips. What do we got? Paper clips, paper clips, paper clips. All paper clips. What a shame. Alright, so food. This was a closet that goes into the next one that I showed you, the very first unit. We're actually going to take that wall back down, seal this door off. I'll save that door for somewhere else and keep these units separated. But there you see bottle caps, probably for the codes back in the day. 22 shells, just crazy stuff everywhere. Old bicycle there. So we'll have to clean all this stuff out. This all go to trash. It's all junk. Nothing worth keeping. That toilet looks disgusting. But absolutely horrific in there. That'll be a hat suit. So, anyway. This is where we're at, man. Like, follow, share.